All right, Shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites. We come in day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which you know is America. But before we get started, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. So we're just going to go into the true nature of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who these heathen call Jesus Christ. Real name Yahweh Shai, Yah meaning he, Yahweh Shai meaning deliver. He's going to deliver his chosen people, the 12 tribes of Israel, you people of so-called Negro and Native Indian descent. He's about to deliver us from a great destruction. He's going to come back to make war. Start out with that Revelation 19.
This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
So in righteousness he loves everybody and brings everybody together.
He was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Right, that's Yahweh Shai, man. He's going to come back to judge and make war. We're not playing any games with you heathen, all right? We're not dealing with democracy, sitting at the UN. We're going to circulate the black dollar and elect some nigger to come speak for us. No, we have a power that's coming back to judge and make war. There's nothing to talk to you heathen about. You just need to get ready for slavery, because that's the time we're coming into. Keep going.
If I could say, all the talking's being done right now.
Yeah.
Hey, we're prophesying for you Jakes to wake up, and when Yahweh Shai comes, the negotiations are over, and now it's time for business to be handled.
Yeah, it's not going to be any talking in that day, man. It tells you in Corinthians, once our obedience is fulfilled, we're going to just wreak havoc on you people, man. We're going to have that spiritual power, and our big brother's going to come back to enslave you nations. Keep going.
Verse 12, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
On his head were many crowns. He's going to take down the Russians, the Iranians, all right, the Moabites, so-called Chinese, all of these nations that feel like they're next when America falls. That's all vanity, all right? Give me Psalms 2. All of you heathen that think you're going to be next in power, you all have vain imaginations. None of you are coming into power except the elect of the nation of Israel.
He got cool in his DNA.
This is Matthew 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth.
Right, think not that I come to send peace on earth. That's what people think when they think of sweet Jesus, when they think of this Christianity. They think of this Ned Flanders, sanitized, really nice guy that loves everybody. But Yahweh Shai said what?
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
But a sword, an instrument of death, an instrument of killing. That's what Yahweh Shai is coming back with. And that's in red letters. We didn't make this up. We didn't write this. Yahweh Shai is telling you himself he's coming back to judge and make war, and he's coming back with a sword. And anything outside of that is vanity. You got that Psalms 2?
This is Psalms chapter 2. This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 6. Yet have I set my king upon my holy... This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Right, they imagine a vain thing. Oh, we're next up. When America goes down, China's going to be the new ruling world power. The whole world's going to be eating rats. That's a vain thing, man. If the Most High let you Moabites in power, the earth would be in an even worse condition than it is now, man. You heathen aren't fit to rule. Look at how you govern yourselves.
It'd be MSG.
Yeah.
It'd be soy chicken and all type of shit.
Bat wings. Yeah, rat on a stick. Bat wings in every restaurant. Yeah. You Moabites can't rule, man. Yeah, octopus.
I know you've seen that video of that girl. She be eating all that shit from over there.
That's fucking disgusting, man.
Yeah.
The Mobang, what's it called? Mobang challenge? Mobang challenge.
She'll be righteous in the kingdom.
It's like, is that a little bug? It's like a big ass bug. You see it? It's fucking big.
Like a damn beetle, like a human beetle.
Yeah, like a giant roach.
Yeah,
You
man.
heathen are disgusting, man. You were made to be ruled over. It's a vain thing for you to think that you can somehow live on the earth that was created by the sons of God and not pay tribute to us, not follow us, man. You're bugged out.
Verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh.
Right. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. And we're his sons. We're laughing at you heathen now, man. Anybody that thinks that they're going to rule after America goes down, that's a vain thought, man. America's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, man. And after that, you heathen are going down too. That's Jake, man. Jake waiting to come into power, man.
Is you mad they got your boyfriend in chains on that billboard?
Yo, just speak.
You good? You got a question?
No, I saw the white man yesterday. That's all I saw.
Yeah, that's about to happen according to the Holy Scriptures. You know you're Israelite?
Huh?
You're an Israelite. You're the people of the Bible. That's talking about us.
I know a little bit about the Bible.
All right. You believe? You believe in
I
the
like
word?
a laugh. I spent like 27 years in prison.
What's that got? You know what? You got it.
They don't got nothing to do with it.
All right.
Somebody understand. Tell me somebody understands. 27 years in prison. All right.
What you know about 400 years of prison? Okay. So what's 27 years compared to 400?
Because I understand about everything about what y'all saying.
Okay.
I saw the
You got
white
that in
man.
Isaiah, the captain.
So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you gotta, the Bible, we said, tell you that the soul was the white man going to slave. You have a problem with that?
No, I have a problem with that. I thought I seen the white man definitely, and I didn't see the white people sit there. I saw the chains and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know, in the next coming world, the world will come, so-called white people that put the so-called Negroes that chose Native Americans in slavery, the Lord going to allow us to put them in slavery. And that's according, we can show that according to the Bible.
I call it end of time.
Well, we're in the end of time.
Sound
Go ahead
right
now.
out?
You got it now.
Give me Isaiah 60, 61. I got that one too.
Okay. This is Isaiah 51, verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed.
Right. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose. So when you're in prison, you're waiting to get out, right? If you know there's a day that's going to come where you're going to be free again, that puts you in a whole different state than somebody that's just gone for life. You don't have any hope. We have hope. We have hope that there's no, the people that don't think they're ever going to get out of prison.
I got out.
That's what I'm saying. We
I got out. No, I'm not in prison. I don't plan to go on. I just want to break it on that.
we all in prison right now. We all pay taxes. We all subject to these laws. But these heathens, these people are ruling over us. They're not supposed to be in charge of the earth. We're supposed to be in charge. But we sinned against the Most High, who you might know as God. His real name is Yahweh. We sinned against him, and he sent a nation of heathen against us. That's why we're in this position. That's why we fight each other in the streets. Our women and men don't get along. Family structure broken up. We don't control any industry. That's all because of our disobedience to our power. And we're about to do that again. Are you good?
You good. This is Isaiah 51, verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail.
Right. We don't have any expectation of dying in America, man. The majority of our people, when all hell breaks loose, they don't have a higher power to call on. So they're just going to be without any hope, without anything to look forward to. But we look forward to a kingdom of heaven. After this place is destroyed, we're going to rule on thrones. Give me that Isaiah 61.
As Isaiah 61 verse 1, the Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings to the meek. He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Right, to proclaim liberty to the captives. That's what the word gospel means, good tidings. The good news is that this place is about to be destroyed and our enemies are going into slavery, hardcore slavery. The same way we built up America, they're going to build up Jerusalem. They're oh, you got it? Finish that up.
Yeah. And the open of the prison to them that are bound.
To them that are bound. And we're bound right here in America. Like you say, you might think you're free right now. You're free physically compared to being in prison. But we're still subject to...
I picked up a lot of knowledge in prison.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of knowledge are you?
Like what you're saying, basically, is true. Everything that you're saying. But it's a man's fault. Whether he's not here. I believe that Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior of the earth. Because I'm going to tell you why. I see evidence of existence inside me. Every time I turn around and say, wait a minute. Doubt on me. Stuff like that. Yes, I'm trash and I'm full. It's a growth process. Growth process. Now, with the white man, all this happening, but there's no way this world is going to prosper and live. Everything, the whole All
Now, why can't most of our people see that?
well,
They think this place is going to go on forever and America's going to come back.
He said this. This is what Jesus said. I want all y'all to hear me. This will help me out a lot. I didn't choose. You didn't choose me. I chose.
Right. So it's not up to us.
Who did the Lord die?
Teaching them.
He died for people that have chosen.
We Acts 5 and 30.
Because man,
You know, that's Jeremiah 17.
That's true.
I'm sure. Who did he choose? He chose you. Anybody that comes to the knowledge of God,
That's not
Almighty.
scripture. That's not scripture. That's not scripture.
Listen what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just
What helps
telling you.
me,
That's not scripture.
this what helps me stay
That's not
grounded and rooted. That's called the scripture. This will help me
That's
stay
not
rooted and
scripture,
grounded.
man.
Then
Get that Jeremiah
it says this,
17, I
that
think,
scripture
4.
that you didn't choose me.
It's kind of hard to see what
Got it.
So
Got it.
if God
Listen to
chose
this.
me,
Listen to this.
This is Jeremiah 17, verse 9. The heart, which goes into your mind, is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
So it ain't about the Lord being in your heart, man. You gotta understand who the Lord died for. One, the Lord didn't die for everybody. The Lord died for.
I gotta get my
Come on, leprechaun. Come on. Fucking leprechaun in the hood, man. I heard y'all.
I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I love y'all.
What's love?
Y'all know.
What's love? What's love?
Love is held with no anger against nobody.
Nah, that's not according to the Bible, though. That's not according to the Bible. You know what's love according to the Bible?
Not puffed up.
Let me tell you before you go what's love according to the Bible. Get it right there.
Got it.
Get it for hurry up, you gotta go.
Not puffed up. Nah, this is second Corinthians or First Corinthians. I'm there somewhere. 13th chapter.
Yeah. As I said, what's love? Love is keeping the commandments, man. Love ain't a googly feeling that you get in the heart.
Kind of. This is
this, man.
It's 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not.
So love is keeping the commandments. Right?
See, ain't gotta go.
Y'all got a lot of patience. I see that.
Yeah, you gotta have
No idea.
You gotta have patience.
All right, y'all.
Leprechaun in the hood, man.
Yeah, he'll be right in the kingdom.
That's a prime example of our people, man. It's bugged out, man. I did 27 hard years. Now I'm another one.
Got nothing to do with nothing, man.
Got a zeal, but not according to knowledge.
Yeah, we gotta get that. Romans 10. Start at the top.
Jake.
No, we ain't taking on this. It's all here to teach, bro.
Started teaching.
This is Romans 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is,
For everybody,
to the Most High for Israel,
Okay.
is that they might be saved.
that Israel might be saved. Go on.
Verse 2, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge.
That was a prime example of Romans 10 and 2, all right? He had a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. Our people love God so much. I love you, brother. I love this and that.
Love Angola.
Yeah. Yeah, he loved prison, man.
You were passionate when you said it too.
Yeah, he felt some type of way.
Love,
Yeah.
we ever come to the knowledge of the.
What y'all know about 27 years? Eddie Murphy and life ass niggas, man.
Put his all into it.
Loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right.
Love is Norbert and Respucia. That's love on this side.
Leprechaun goes to prison, man. What the fuck about that, man? Prison life.
For real.
Talking about he learned a lot of knowledge. Hey, what can you learn in prison, man?
Besides
Who
how-
teaching in the prison, man?
besides how to handle a corn cob.
Yeah, learn to sell cigarettes.
You can learn how to never drop the soap. You gotta
Become a super villain.
He's supposed to learn how to not go to prison. Learn how to not.
learn how to not
Learn in 27 years. He should learn how to not go to prison no more. Nigga, get that time and go right back to prison, man.
Jake bugged out, man.
Learn shit.
You spend 27 years in Angola, you come out now, you think it's the kingdom, man.
For real, man.
That nigga think it's the kingdom.
You think he's
That's,
free?
that's where love of this world gets you.
Yeah. I know him. This clown right here in the red shirt, I went to school with him. Literally, went to school with him. Serious shit. Went to school with him. He on the HIV fucking posting on the RTA, man. What a way to go out.
You gotta be bugged out to be a, hey, I got HIV. I'm on a billboard.
Well,
They said on BET, Big Time.
think positive. Wait a minute.
It's crazy.
Hey, how you doing? Didn't I see you trying to come on to me, but you on the HIV poster? Like, man.
Madness. Keep going on that.
Verse 3. For they,
Crazy.
being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness.
Right, our people are ignorant of the Most High's righteousness, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Scriptures, fellowshipping and being brotherly with the men of the Lord, which are the mouthpiece of the Most High. Our people have no knowledge of that, man. Their idea of righteousness is Easter, buying a bunch of presents for Christmas. Their idea of righteousness is helping an old lady across the street.
Feeding the poor.
Yeah, feeding poor, that nigga, man. Feeding poor people under a bridge.
Wearing a suede do-rag.
Yeah,
See, we in that season of Frank Luke handing out chickens.
yeah, turkeys.
Turkey and all this.
Happy holidays, sister.
Yeah.
Put it in the trunk and shit. But fuck that, man. That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. A 20-ounce, 8-ounce fucking turkey handing out for which club gonna get you in the kingdom, man?
That's Jake establishing his own righteousness. He's gonna sell crack to his own people all year round, and then take a portion of the crack money to hand out turkeys. That's a righteous nigga in this
All the
society,
people
man.
that killed
Yeah.
in the whole year's time, man.
Shit, it's like he blowing dead presidents. Here he is robbing a bank and killing people, but then he's like, the money I robbed, I'm gonna throw it out in the streets and give it to the poor.
Yeah, that's crack money. They smoke the turkey, man. Jake just completely out of their minds, man. Let's go back to that Isaiah 6 to finish. You can on that. Go back
There's
to
a little.
Nigga blow the horn, Jake wanna throw the fingers up and shit, man. These niggas is crazy as fuck out here. Go another one.
And that Natty pants on.
Yeah, man.
For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High.
Right, they have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High, which is what we're doing right now. We're submitting ourselves. We present our bodies as a living sacrifice. Going back to Romans the 12th chapter.
This nigga that put white walls on a Toyota, man. Look at this shit. This nigga crazy as fuck.
That don't even look right. That don't even look
On the
right.
whole fucking man, this nigga crazy. Only in New Orleans, bro.
Yeah. Back to Isaiah 61.
This shit crazy, man.
So we're bound, man. We need the gospel. We need the good news. Because everywhere you look is bad news, man. Jake is a bad news bearer.
Isaiah 61 verse 2 to proclaim that the acceptable.
Read one again.
Well, it's Isaiah 61 verse 2.
You got a question?
Excellent.
Got a question, bro?
Yeah, it's a question.
Any white people ever come up and get offended by the like, that's bold, man.
They know what they've done to our people, and they know they have to pay for it, so they're convicted when they see
Hey,
it.
here's my question. No, when they gonna pay? Just think about this deep concept. For over 400 years, they ain't paid yet. Like when there's gonna when would that ever happen, dog? Hey, dog.
Good question. Say your card in the scripture.
Matter of fact,
We ain't talking about like a little payment. We're talking about a big payment.
Oh yeah, they gonna get us deals, brother.
Verse 1. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Now, Mount Seir is talking about the so-called white man. He's not actually white. His face is really red. When you look at it, you can see his blood through his skin.
That guy right there.
Yeah, that guy is clearly not white.
Call
He's
himself
red.
redneck down south.
Yeah. Now, in what is it, 1681, something like that.
Yeah, they created the label of white people.
White people.
Like the label of you're a white person, you're a black person.
Yeah.
And the reason they created that is because they were having slave revolts on Virginia plantations where you had the
Irish and
Irish
Negroes teaming up.
So they said they made the Irish slaves. They made them, oh, you're white people, so you can get benefits to break up the slave revolt. It was all a social construct for control. Before then, people referred to themselves like, if you're from Germany, I'm not white, I'm German. If you're from China, oh, I'm Chinese, like that, like your actual nationality.
And in the Bible, they're known as Edomites. they're a race of people that God hates, which they don't teach in these churches. But when you read the scriptures, matter of fact, get Malachi.
I want to say this too. Even when our people, when they served slavery, our ancestors served slavery on these plantations, they knew who they was. Even based on this song, swing low, sweet chariot, come to save me, or come to take me home, over the rivers of Jordan. What do some slaves from Africa know about the rivers of Jordan? That's in Israel. Our ancestors knew they was from Israel, not Africa. Right? They even put it on Roots. They got another segment of Roots called Roots to Gift. On there, the Roots to Gift, Kuta Kinte tell you, he like I'm not a I think Phila is a scene with Phila and Kuta Kinte was talking out there by the lake, and he was like, I'm trying to go home to Canaan. Canaan is the ancient name for the land of Israel today. So what does a slave know about Canaan? No.
It's Malachi chapter. It's Malachi chapter 1 verse 2. I have loved you.
Every Saturday at 5.
I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said the Lord, yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau.
Right. God hates Esau. Yeah. Who you call God, his real name is Yahweh. He hates the so-called white man. Read that again.
It's Malachi chapter 1 verse 2. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said the Lord, yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for dragons of the wilderness.
Right, now that happened in ancient times. We drove them in the Caucasus Mountains. That's where you get the word Caucasian. And they came out of the mountains and just took complete control of the earth, because that was prophesied to happen in the Bible. No other book would tell you that a group of cave people would take control of the earth. That was something that nobody imagined at that time. But it was written thousands of years ago that it would happen.
Nobody gets blessing.
You can get it real quick.
This is the blessing that Esau, the so-called white man today, received from his father Isaac. This is Genesis 27. I'll start at verse 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, speaking of Jacob, who's the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans today, as they're known as. I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live.
Right, so there's a race of people that will prophesy to another earth.
Yeah, we good.
All right, so there's a race of people that will prophesy to take peace from the earth with a sword. Read this real quick.
Revelation 6 verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was a there was given to him unto him a great sword.
Right, so that same red man, there's a baby that came out red all over. There's only one race of people that are born red.
I got it right
Red
here.
baby.
This is Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Right, that's the progenitor of the so-called white man. He's actually the devil that the Bible speaks of. When people say the devil, they talk about a man under the ground, and that's not in the Bible. The Bible speaks of a man on the earth who has red skin, who took peace from the earth with a sword, and he would enslave the nation. All right, so now getting back to your question, you said when is he going into slavery? Let's get back to that.
This is Ezekiel 35, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Right, and that's where Esau dwelt. When you read Genesis, the 36th chapter, keep going.
And prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Right, he's going to lay everything this man built up, the Most High is going to destroy it. And it's going to start with nuclear missiles. Let me get that in Isaiah 34.
You think that's kind of going on with this job shortage where people are on the jobs?
Yeah, that's
usually they got black people working on the jobs. And it's the first time in history, like people not really working like this.
That's all being set up by the Most High. Everything that's happening right now is prophesied in Scripture. So the job shortage, that's in Ecclesiastes, that's in Isaiah. I got that Isaiah one.
Listen to this. This is Isaiah 24, verse 11.
Damn.
This is Isaiah 24, verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up. Business is being shut down, that no man may come in. There's a crying for wine in the streets. People want things to go back to normal. I want businesses to open back up. I want to be able to go to places without a mask, enjoy life, so to speak.
And also, what's the reputation of wine? People with wine sitting down, having a casual lifestyle. That's over with. What you understand, the power elite bankers, Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, they're set to have this new world order. We already in motion for it. Give me that sign right there. Right there. This is what I can't say what I need to say because of this camera being live. It's on YouTube, but the C-19 or the big pokey that everybody gets, that's a part of the new world order to bring in this digital dollar, this chip. This is what they want to put in everybody. They want to put in everybody on, right? In their foreheads, man. This is what it's about, all right? And then they're gonna bring this in first, though. Military troops, trained killers, assassins, man. They kill the population. This is what happened. And they already got it. Give me the FEMA camp sign too, for sure. You got it right here too. They already for the last 12 to 15 years. The so-called white man been setting up FEMA camps all around America, man. They put you so-called Negroes, you so-called white people, nations that's in America, they're gonna put a lot of them in FEMA camps, man. Torture chambers, gas chambers. This is what they're planning to do. All right? This is what they're planning. This is already here. Even right there. Rex 84. Rex 84 been established since 84, man. 1984, man. You Negroes is a prime enemy #1. That's why first in Wuhan, it was the Chinaman. Then it was we got over here, it was the white man. Now only you Negroes and Latinos the prime suspects for the C-19 now, man. We need to get into you first. Shit crazy. Go ahead, right? Yeah. Shit's crazy, man. Shit is crazy.
Ezekiel 34 verse 5. 35 verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Like so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They shed our blood with a perpetual hatred. And they don't hate blood. They love hunting, they love killing animals for no reason. They're just an evil people. That's what they are.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
We read that he was given a sword as a blessing to identify who he was in the last days. Come on.
And this sword is going into like his guns, his fighter jets, the missiles, all that. The sword doesn't have to be a literal sword. It can be any type of weapon,
Killing an
instrument. Hey, and also philosophy, telling you. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare unto thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, blood's going to pursue you Edomites, man. You're not going to get away with anything you've done to our people. You're not going to get away with what you've done to the other nations. You're not even going to get away with what you've done to the environment, man. We built this world, starting with Yahweh Shai, our big brother, and you just turned the whole world into a ghetto, a dump, a nuclear wasteland.
A toilet bowl.
Yeah, toilet bowl, man.
The brown ring around it.
Yeah, since World War II, this man has tested over 2,000 nuclear weapons. He's just blown up nukes all over the earth. And there's radiation in all our bodies. There's radiation in all our food. They don't talk about this on the news, man.
You know how base this man was? Back in the 60s when they were doing those nuclear tests, they were doing it close to Las Vegas so people could stand at their resort and swim in the pool and watch a live nuclear test, watch a live mushroom cloud in the desert.
Yeah, and that radiation is still here. It's in every living organism on the earth.
It's funny that you say that. I just this past week, what it is, it's over the sea, man. Yeah, like is that a plant that blew up back in the day in the 60s? Chernobyl. I watched this shit about Chernobyl, man. And then now they didn't put a big radiation dome over top of the building. Hope to keep the radiation inside, man.
And they got mutated animals in there and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just a wasteland.
Yeah, they still got children being born deformed in Japan, man. Right? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Children coming out with 3 eyes.
And shit, that's just the nukes. In Vietnam, he has something called Agent Orange, which was a chemical defoliant he would spray to kill off the jungle. And you got kids being born with 2 heads, all jacked up, their skin all deformed.
Yeah, that cliff lip.
Yeah.
And if we want to get more recent, in Iraq, they use something called depleted uranium rounds on their munitions, which you've got kids getting born in Iraq all deformed and messed up, and even the soldiers who sat on the ammo crates with the depleted uranium, their kids are getting born all jacked up.
Yeah, man. This man has no regard for human life or life at all. Any carbon-based organism, anything that's living, Esau has a problem with it because he knows in his spirit that he doesn't belong on the earth. He's actually the only thing the Most High created that doesn't belong in existence. He was created for a specific point in time to punish these people for their disobedience.
He was created to show what a fuck up is.
Yeah.
In Romans the 9th chapter, it say these are the sons of perdition.
Yeah.
The sons of destruction, man. That's what perdition means. Destruction.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Wherever they go at, they bring destruction, death, chaos, man. Right?
Brother was just reading Malachi, man, in the border of wickedness.
Yeah.
Everywhere they establish a border, they establish wickedness. Styrofoam, pornography, feminism, weirdoism, bestiality, pedophilia. That's his legacy.
And if your blessing was the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven, and the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, then by process of elimination, that means the earth is engulfed in wickedness. If your border is set in the earth, if you got control of the earth and your borders from one corner to the other, that means the whole earth is in that border of wickedness.
Yeah, where's this man established righteousness on the earth?
I got one for you too. But I want to say this: even when you go into the Maccabees, the start of wickedness was started with who? Alexander the Great. He said when these motherfuckers came into power, wickedness began
Spread
to.
on the earth.
I got it for you.
Yeah, and I got the one for the brother too. But he going in right now, man. On you damn devils, man. You can't never get off these devils, man. At all. You can't never. You can't never get off these goddamn devils, man. You can go ahead first, huh?
Khan. This is First Maccabees, chapter 1. I'll start at the top.
Yeah, the so-called white man going into slavery, man.
That's right.
According to the Bible, all right?
And it happened.
Real quick, because the Lord tell us, man, there's gonna come a time when we're gonna be the head, we're gonna be the head, we're gonna be the tail. But now we coming to a time where those roles finna change, man.
That's right.
Well, you devils finna be put in slavery for 1,000 years, man, under us. All right? And I know that's hard to believe in your little warped egg yolk ass brains, man. But in the near future, we're gonna be over these devils, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Art. Go ahead. Like I said, getting on these devils, man.
The women already want Jake to be over them.
Oh yeah.
And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian. And when you go into the edition of Esther's, chapter 16, it says that Haman the Agagite was a Macedonian, and the Agagites were Edomites of the tribe of Amalek.
Agag was the king of Amalek, man.
So Alexander, the Macedonian, was Alexander the Amalekite, Alexander the Edomite, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
All right, this is the first time the so-called white man came into power. All right, the Greek Empire, they tell you that they're the ancient Egyptians, they're the ancient Assyrians, they're the last of the Mohicans, they're the last samurai. They want to be everything except what they are, which is Edomites, man. They're a bunch of goddamn devils. This is the first time a devil took power over the earth.
Because those original Greeks were Japhites. They were a dark-skinned people.
Yeah.
But then it said he was the first that reigned over Greece. That's when Edomites took over the Greek lands and took on the Greek name and their gods and all that, and put their images up as the Greeks.
And when we say this, when we say devil, we're literally nothing more calling them a deceiver, man. They're the great deceivers of the earth. And on top of that too, they're the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. It's a spiritual demon Satan, and it's the people that he possessed and embodies, man, as a vessel on earth. That he works his working or his energy through them.
Just like we're the Israelites, we're the sons of the Most High. The Edomites are Ban Hashatan, man. They're the sons of Satan.
Don't say Hashatan, that dude gonna power like State Farm, man. Don't say Hashatan, huh? It's like saying Candyman, huh?
Yeah.
You said Hashatan too many times, niggas gonna pop up right there.
You're gonna pick up the FEMA sign and come out from
Yeah, he gonna come out the ground.
Yeah, he might come out of sewer, man. Like fucking Donatello.
Smoking shit. Ear ringing his nose. You know, like Candyman come around the corner like this, none of niggas gonna cook, man.
Somebody say Hashatan.
with the turtleneck on, with the black turtleneck.
Yeah, with that nigga had that silk. He had a suede do-rag on, man. Can't trust no nigga like that.
Nigga turtle, man.
Teenage mutant nigga. I'm a
Teenage mutant nigga turtle, man. Yeah. Looking
Cow-
like a sick ass Tupac out here, man.
Cowabunga. Verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth.
So when the so-called white man came into power, that's when evils multiplied on the earth.
Right.
There was wickedness prior to that, but there was nothing like just trannies everywhere, just destroying the earth. This is the first man to rule that destroys the earth that he has to live on, man. He destroys the air he has to breathe. He destroys the food that he has to eat, the water he has to drink. He destroys the women,
Even the people's minds.
yeah, people's minds especially. Yeah.
This dude orchestrated World War I and World War II so his own people could kill each other in mass numbers.
By the millions. So the scripture says, to he that is evil to himself, to whom will he do good? If this man is willing to kill tens of millions of his own people, why would you expect him to love you? Our people are still waiting for the so-called white man to wake up and say, I'm sorry, give you a hug. My bad. I was tripping the last 400 years. I got beside myself too many Jaegers, bro. You gotta forgive me.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
40 acres. Here's the
it's
mule.
like a man
you know?
swamp.
Yeah.
That's what it is like. With,
Yeah, I bumped my head. You know, the past 400 years were a blur, bro. Forgive me, bro.
My bad, G Pound.
Yeah. You give him a fist
So
bump.
what your boy say? Cool brother. Cool. The cool nigga.
The razzle dazzle nigga.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, fuck that. Calm down, man. You gotta pay for these things, man. You can't just get on the stand and cry, with crocodile tears, and get off, man.
And hyperventilate.
Yeah, like that nigga,
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, man.
That was you niggas waiting for him to cry. Then
them lemonades.
Then you black ass niggas, man, you so cooned out. You a people of love, man. You love your enemies. Here it is. You know, I'm just using that example. Sorry for me using that example. Here it is, a guy like Young Dolph, you blow him the fuck away at a cookie store. But a nigga like George Zimmerman, I just seen George Zimmerman doing a live stream driving down highway in Florida. No tin on the window, man.
Selling the gun he killed Trayvon Martin with.
But you love him though.
With the top down.
Like that other black ass nigga that she walked up, the police officer in Dallas walk up in your cousin's house, blow him away, but you up there and stand hugging this nigga, hugging this.
I don't think she should get such a harsh sentence.
Yeah, you reeves and coons, man.
Yeah, but if I make a mistake like that, you out here riding or dying tonight, man.
The whole family gotta go.
Yeah, the whole family in the car with the stick and the ladders out the window looking for my black ass, man.
Shit, they shoot up your house and drop your grandma and your mom's house and shoot that up.
Grandma gotta go.
Yeah, even when that dude Young Dope got killed, not even 30 minutes, an hour later, they saying they killed grandma at one particular. They shot the club up. They shot the damn restaurant. That's how wicked you niggas are, man. But you love your fucking enemies, man. You wouldn't look at this shit. You wouldn't dare hurt them motherfuckers, man.
Jake would never, they can't run the devils, man.
Yeah, they
Jake
get the
would
doubles.
never harm Wendell, all right?
Shit, they can drive on Chef Highway at midnight on a bike and nothing gonna happen to them.
all kind of niggas and everything.
Midnight with a pocket full of money, man. Nigga ain't gonna do them shit.
They call them niggas to their face and they'll let them go.
My bad.
He don't mean it. He didn't mean it like that.
I just seen the video with a big ass 6'8" security guard, white girl calling me nigga. He just whoop. He just did that and walked off. What the fuck? Boy, let's knock that whole brains out, man. You niggas ain't man.
Oh man.
Rude.
He's got dementia.
Yeah, he's got affluenza.
Yeah.
He grew up in a different time. It's 2021.
Yeah.
But the other shit. Like, remember the guy down in Atlanta killed all them Moabites? He had a bad day.
Yeah.
He had a bad day.
Women.
But that's what you niggas waiting on. Y'all waiting on the Kyle Rittenhouse. All that crying and shit. Y'all waiting on that shit to happen. It ain't gonna happen. You're dealing with a top prime devil, man. A top apex devil, man. Apex of demons, man.
He's
This
the
nigga ain't
alien
going.
and the predator.
Yeah, he ain't going. He's not. The triple say even when we get him in slavery, bro, he's not gonna change. He's not gonna
He's
repent.
sorry. He's not sorry, man.
He's not sorry.
He's not sorry for nothing he's done to you.
Shit, to back up what you said.
Hey, you ready to go into slavery, man?
That's right.
You ready to go into slavery?
I don't think anyone is.
Huh?
I don't see anyone is. I'm
Some
not
of your people, y'all ready to go into
Shit,
slavery?
he got Pennywise pants on from it.
I mean, maybe that's the best thing for the world.
Yeah, it's the best thing you
Like,
want.
like
The
what
OG
the
is-
higher ups are doing, maybe you're all right.
Y'all, but your people the one that did it too, though, man.
Not my people.
It's
Like,
your people,
fuck
man.
them. Fuck them.
It's your people. It's your people
doing,
that
buddy?
did it, man. Your people are the
I'm not a
reason
racist,
why all
nigga.
this shit is happening in the world, man. Y'all pollute the water, y'all pollute the air, kill animals for sport.
I am.
You destroy the people's minds.
I am very much pro-environment, but yeah, I do.
And you can be pro-environment all you want, man.
Pro-porn, too.
Your people are the authors of all wickedness, man. And now it's time for y'all to pay. You know y'all going into slavery, though, right? In the near future, your people going into slavery under the
And that's what
Israelites.
I want. I mean, maybe
Ain't
it's
what
right.
I want, it's what the Most High wants, man.
Right.
It's what the Most High destined to happen. Because this place called America is getting ready to go out in the blaze in World War III, man. No? He don't know. Look at him. He lost.
He
Look
don't
at
know
him.
what the law about. As soon as you said Most High, he just clicked out.
He don't know, man.
Even if the Lord is about to do that, I don't think the Lord's gonna. I don't know. I don't
You don't
think
know
it's gonna be
nothing.
like
You
that.
don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. See, what's going on in the world, your own people that's in power and controlling have even turned against y'all, man. Y'all against yourselves, man.
I don't
Guess
see
what?
them as against ourselves. I
They're
see it
against
as
you,
us
man.
and them.
No,
A
your
lot
own
of-
people.
A lot of us are people like you too.
Do you know you're in slavery, man? Right now?
Of course not.
You're in slavery. You have a social security number, right?
Collide.
You have a social security number, right?
See, you're starting to sound like my white power fans.
No.
Like, for
I
real.
don't
Like,
care about your white power ass.
I'm
I'm
just
talking
saying.
about facts, my man. Do you
you're
not have a
really
social security number?
just trying to catch the bus.
Well, you might go catch the bus down the street or something, man. Yellow ass fucking pants on. Look at that, man. Ain't no conspiracy bullshit. There's not conspiracy. You got it all mixed up, man.
Well, should the Lord strike me down?
The Lord ain't gonna strike you down. Why would the Lord strike you down right now?
Because of the color of my skin. I will
No.
say that I heard it from you first.
No. It's not even about that. It's not even about the color of your skin. Okay. What's your
You made
nationality?
it about it.
What's
You
your
made it about
nationality? What's your nationality? What's your nationality?
My nationality is mixed, but it's the
No.
majority, yeah, European with some Native American, but I don't.
What's your father? What's your father? Your grandfather?
Was he Native American or did he come from Europe? Did his forefathers come from Europe on your dad's side?
My dad's side is Cajun. My mom's side is.
There's no such thing as Cajun. That's a made up bullshit race down here. It's not even a race. It's a made up bullshit.
It is a mixed.
There's no such
French.
thing as Cajun. Understand me? There's no such thing as Cajun.
There is such a thing of it.
No, that's only some make-believe bullshit in
So they were
Louisiana.
French, so they came from France.
They came from France. They went over. They mated with other people. They went down. They mated with other people, and then they stayed here. That's what it is.
You're an
I'm not
Edomite.
trying.
You're an
I'm really
Edomite.
not
You're an
trying
Edomite.
to like.
You're from the nation of Edom.
You're an
Really not
Edomite.
even a little bit.
You're an Edomite.
Do it.
You're an Edomite.
Edomite.
Yeah, that's what you are. Edomite.
I mean, I'm also a faggot. You gonna call me out for that?
Nobody even brought that up. Nobody even cares.
We weren't even thinking
Hey,
that.
listen. Nobody even cares, man. Who really take you serious by saying fuck me with yellow pants on?
And snap your finger.
Yeah, who cares? Like,
His finger.
I don't even take you serious.
Don't leave that.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Come on.
Now we gotta clear the block, all right? That's-
Hey, man,
that was the
spray
last
some of that.
straw.
Hey, man, get some of that. What you call them going, man?
Do the blue.
Spray out here, man.
We need some frankincense and myrrh.
A nigga seriously with some Pennywise pants on.
Yeah, that nigga, fuck him.
You want to get another charcoal on my bag?
No man snap
My
their
bag on the
finger
side.
at no point, man.
You know this is the second one. This is the second one. You notice how they try to bring up their sexuality? Like nobody even said this shit. Honestly, I see it.
Yeah, it was loud.
They
That's
try
where
to
we
get
were
you.
going. You're an Edomite.
Yeah, they try to get you a hate crime in a minute, man. Yeah.
Freaks and weirdos out
That's
here.
all it is out here, man.
There's another creep out here.
Weirdo looking tear nigga, man.
He looked like uncooked cookie dough.
Yeah, he looked like he had that Trevor.
That big ass shit.
Trevor Noah. Man, like you say, he got a punchable face.
Yeah, man.
Tears look fucking weird as shit, man.
Yeah, man. They be all. They look like that cookie dough brown. They be
They're just
weird ass hair.
Off white.
Yeah, man.
That's the nigga woman though. She loves making tear babies.
Something terrible. I would just throw that
Speak
out.
as a man, huh?
Click my heel.
You know Jay got to be an asshole.
By this Psalm 17 verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men.
Right, these devils aren't in trouble.
My bad, I had the other one for you. No, you see yellow pants, man. It's got me all fucked up.
Look like,
You was on the
I show
road.
you really bananas in pajamas.
Yeah, bananas in pajamas.
Bugged out, man.
Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah, Google that, Akim. That's total madness, man.
Hey, man, let me get it for this brother. You was on the road with Edom, man. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Get straight to the point. Down after this is straight to the point, it says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. But the just shall live by his faith." This is the point. It says, "Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home."
Right.
Who in law? What?
Yeah, this man doesn't keep it home, man. he has to go in every other man's house and establish a military base, man. Imagine somebody come in your house and they just set up a room in your kitchen and tell you how much chicken you allowed to eat, how much water you allowed to drink. It's still your house though, but I'm gonna just have this corner. Yeah, man. So just imagine somebody in your house telling you how to live in your own house, but still calling it your house. This devil came over here and slaughtered over 100 million so-called Native American Indians, which is the tribe of Gad. Then he wrote a song saying, this land is your land, this land is my land, this land is our land. What do you mean this land is our land? You just murdered us, man. You stole the land. It's not our land. You're a murderer, man.
And in his own record, came and killed over 1 million some Negroes on boys bringing them over here.
I think about 100 million as well. Like, you had 100 trips, you lose $1 million on each 100 million.
Yeah, they say the sharks in the Atlantic Ocean, they still follow the path of the slaves, man. The route that the boats took from West Africa all the way to Brazil, the sharks still come there to get fed, man. That's how many of our people fell overboard on those ships.
Thrown overboard.
Thrown overboard, man. And that's the jakes that refuse to eat. They didn't want to go into slavery, so they starved themselves. This devil would break open your teeth and force food in your mouth. But he doesn't have to pay for that. Everything's cool now because we got LeBron, we got Oprah Winfrey.
She cool with everything being cool.
Yeah, you. What's happening, Bruce Willis? What's going on, man? How you doing?
Bruce Willis.
Die Hard 6 coming out, huh?
Die Hard 6.
Yeah, man. I live here. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, these devils are gonna pay, man. You still
I got some more. It says, he also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home.
Right.
Who enlarged his desire as hell and is as death.
As death, man. He can't be satisfied. He has the whole world and he still wants more. He still wants to put something in your arm, something in your children. He wants to control your thoughts. He wants to count your strokes. This man is a sexual deviant that can't be satiated. No matter how much gold he has, how much silver, he has the earth. He was given the fatness of the earth and he still wants more. He wants your soul. Going back to Revelation 11, Revelation 18, it says, found in Babylon the Great was the souls of men. This place takes your soul, man.
Listen to what this wicked dude says. Like you.
That word in Illuminati, you know that song, I think Prodigy said it.
Yeah, Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body, man.
Yeah.
They want your soul, man. He's not satisfied with money. You give Jake $1 million, give Jake a $60,000 job. He's chilling, man.
$2,000.
Yeah. Give Jake a tax income refund, man.
Yeah.
He's good. Like, he's gonna make a baby and chill. You can get this man trillions of dollars. He wants more. He's insatiable.
Hey, this dude, Jeff.
FEMA assistance. Yeah, nigga lost their money.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this dude, this shows you how wicked this devil is. That dude, Jeff Bezos, said, hey, we got to go into space because we wrecked this planet. We've wrecked this planet so much, so we got to go to other planets. This nigga knows he ruined the planet. Talk about going to space, which you can't, and ruining up, putting the McDonald's on the moon.
Yeah, that dude ain't never been to the moon, man.
Yeah. That's another thing. Who lies about going to the moon? Like, nigga, just lying for no reason. Like, you just lying to be lying, man. You lied about going to the moon, son? Why haven't you gone back? Oh, we forgot.
We lost all the data how we got to the moon.
We got smartphones, we got all this technology, but we forgot how to go back to the moon. And you people believe that, man. You believe the so-called white man. You niggas voted for Joe Biden. Now y'all real quiet. Y'all trying to act like y'all weren't hyping this nigga up. These niggas hella quiet, man.
Damn, so quiet.
Yeah, what happened to all of that? That was your man.
Uncle Joe.
Yeah, Uncle Joe.
Sleepy Joe had to go get a
Money
colonoscopy.
Bags.
Moneybag Joe had to go get a colonoscopy a day ago and put all his damn rights and all his shit to
put his bowels back in.
What her name is? Kamala Harris and shit, man.
Chlamydia Harris.
You know? And you niggas, let's see, you niggas is quiet as hell, man. Cause ain't shit been going right. Just like what you did for Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh man,
you niggas crying. You thought your Havashai came back for real, man.
Like, yes, we can.
Niggas had pendants, niggas had t-shirts, caps, even that car painted Barack Obama on it. After the first term, niggas was quiet. Man, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Jake thought he was about to get reparations or some shit.
Oh man.
Jake bugged out, man.
Yeah.
That's a Hamite, man.
Yeah, the fag is
All right.
all right.
So Lydia Harris is an Elamite. Barack Obama is a Hamite.
And he said that he was he right. He was the president of the homosexuals.
He was the
man.
first sodomite president.
And he was a sodomite himself.
Not the first. They all sodomite.
Go look up a guy. Go look up a guy by the name of Larry Sinclair. How that guy went up there? He went up there to the Senate and told on his ass, man. Say how they was in the back seat of the limousine, snorting, what they fucking with an 8-ball of coke and blowing his rod back there, man. And what they caught Larry Sinclair in Chicago and blew his goddamn brains out, man.
Yeah.
Before he became
They
the
already
president,
said
man.
Michelle is his name.
Oh, Michelle,
Michael?
yeah.
He
Man,
got
man,
strong
Mike-
ass hands, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know she could palm the fuck out of basketball, man.
They got videos of him hitting the damn punching bag
man.
and kicking.
She might be punching him, man.
In order to be a president, you 9 times out of 10 gotta be a homosexual.
Yeah, they do that. They do all that freaking
It's
off in
rituals,
Jekyll
yeah,
Island.
yeah.
Bohemian Grove. I
Yeah,
think
you gotta be a
I
fan.
think Nixon and one of them said it. He said something about I'm not gonna do that shit like the rest of them. Go out there, go out there in Bohemian Grove, run around butt ass naked, man.
He said it's the biggest goddamn cigarette-iest thing out there.
Yeah, man.
But a bundle of sticks rule the earth, man.
And was with it. He was with it.
Yeah, of course. Same
He
thing with
talked
Trump.
about and was with it.
Trump was talking about he was going to expose Biden for being a child lover.
And he was sticking his face in Rudy Giuliani's fake tits when he was cross-dressing.
Yeah, man. All of these people
Yeah,
are
that's
freaks
true.
and sodomites, man. Yeah, you can look that up, man. All of these people are freaks, weirdos, and sodomites. Every single one of them.
Yeah, that's why they got your boy out there, Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
He out there dressing like
He's the
Big
newest
Frida's
nigga. Yeah.
big niece.
They love taking you Negroes and putting you in a dress, man. All you rappers, you athletes, you actors, at some point he wants to put you in a dress. He's obsessed with seeing the so-called black man emasculated, man.
Hey, remember that when Chappelle was talking about it? He's like, come on, Dave, just put on a dress, god damn it, it's funny. And then he's like, I'm not gonna do it. And then they left and came back 3 minutes later with the whole complete script where he didn't wear a dress.
Yeah, and he eventually put it on anyway because he wanted to be somebody in this world, man. Jake loves this world, so they sell out. And Yahushua never sold out. The apostles never sold out. The men of the Lord never sold out. The Lord said, what? I have reserved me 7,000 men which will not bow the knee to Baal, man. And we come in that same stead today. Give me Jeremiah 28.
Right.
It's Proverbs 21, verse 10. The soul of the wicked desire evil, and his neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes.
Right, the soul of the wicked desireth evil, man. This man doesn't desire righteousness. He has trillions of dollars. What you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have to realize is that this man has more than enough resources to fix everything. He can fix the family structure, he can fix the streets, he can fix politics, he can fix the earth. But his desire is to do evil.
Rothschild alone.
Yeah. They
Rothschild
can write a
family
check
alone.
and just,
I think I heard they could give everybody in America $100 million.
yeah. Jake really thinks that $1 million is a lot of money. Our people are so stupid, they think Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates are the richest men in the world.
Yeah.
They're men that are so rich, they can lose $1 billion and not even know it.
Ain't gonna another nigga, bro.
Wife don't love him.
Niggas aggravating.
Yeah, man. If you Edomites didn't have money, you wouldn't have women, man. Your wives don't love you.
They don't even want women anyway.
Yeah, they don't desire women anyway.
Somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Do that makeup with.
It's total perverts, man. You got that, Jeremiah?
Kind of 28:8. This is Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Right. Against many countries and against great kingdoms. That's what we've been doing from the foundation of the earth. All right, we were prophesying against the serpent back in the garden, man. We come back in our lot over and over again, prophesying against this wickedness that our people are engulfed in. And they refuse to let it go, just like we refuse to let go of the scriptures. People come up, well, what is your opinion? Put the Bible down. No, we can't let this go, just like y'all can't let go of the flesh. We can't let go of the spirit, man. We set against each other. And that's how it's going to be until Yahushua comes back. He's going to put us on high, and all you heathen are going into slavery. We gotta get back to that. Give me Jeremiah 30 and 16.
Can't leave them pork chops alone.
I got it. Right here anyway.
That's the spirit.
It's like you can't leave them pork chops alone. We can't leave the truth alone.
God.
Right. We're obsessed with it.
This is Jeremiah 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Right. It didn't say some of them. And what about the good white people? What about, some of them? No, it said every one of them shall go into captivity, man.
Hey.
You Moabites, you Edomites, you Elamites, you Hamites, you ashy fucking Africans, man. Y'all are all going into slavery. There's not going to be any indentured servants in the kingdom. You got these devils saying they're going to work. They're going to work as contractors. They're going to be employed. Man, no, you're going to go into hardcore slavery. Give me Revelation 2 and 25. And get Isaiah 14. Because you have to pay for the things you've done. All right. That devil, Sir Isaac Newton, said what? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That's a physical law according to you Edomites. And the law is something that's immutable. It can't be changed. So for every action that you did to the sons of the Most High, you have to pay for that, man, and double.
What goes up must come down.
Yeah, that's gravity for you, man.
Yeah, man.
That's gravity. You can't change the law of gravity. Like I brought up to plenty of times, you jump your ass up that building. There's no gravity. It's not forgiving down here where we at.
You forgot about evolution. You could evolve into a bird before you hit the ground because evolution is real. Everybody knows that. We all evolved from birds and rats and monkeys. Because this brother right here, in a past life, he was a turtle. And now he's got the green garment. So he's bringing out the scriptures because he evolved into the prophet Rahab.
You know that shit is in Buddhism too, right?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Hinduism, all that
A lot
shit.
of you goddamn hippies is in that shit, man.
Yeah.
The black woman, the Buddhist, the Buddhist-centric ass black woman.
Yeah, with the chakras, aligning the chakras.
And she got the steam in the house.
Yeah.
The afro and shit.
I know that shit from first-hand experience.
Riches.
What the hell?
Madness.
Practice for medical, that's all they been doing. Mark Davis fucking was. They practice for medical. They ain't doing it again, but they gotta hurry up. Get shit together.
This place finished.
No, they give a fuck about a man.
Babylon is finished. There's no more Jews left here, man. This so-called holiday season, man. Jake is just bugged out. Jake wants to become more and more American, more and more African American. But what does America have to offer you? But slavery, rebellion against the Most High.
Goddamn bullshit, man.
This is Isaiah 14, verse 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
And will yet choose Israel. Not everybody. The Most High is only dealing with Israel. Get that through your heads.
And set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Right, those strangers are talking about Israelites. They're going to cleave to the body of Yahweh Shai, who's set as an ensign for the nations. Keep going.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them into their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
Right, that's talking about the heathen. You're going to be servants and handmaids. You're not going to be hired contractors. You're not going to set your own schedule. You're not going to work for minimum wage. You're going to go upside your head with a rod of iron. You got that Revelation 2?
That's Revelation 2, verse 25.
Done.
But that which ye have already have, hold fast till I come.
Right, hold fast till Yahweh Shai comes. What do we have? We have the name of the Lord. We have the truth. We have our heritage, our identities back. We have the law, statutes, and commandments. And we have the prophecies that we have faith in. We have faith and hope that Yahweh Shai is coming back. And we cleave under those things until he comes back. Keep going.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Right, power over the nations. And that word power in the Greek is exousia, which means the privilege to do what you want, to exercise your will. All right, a godlike power and authority. It goes into a scepter, man, a crown, royalty. That's what we have coming to us. Once you understand that, anything less than that is a huge L. It's a failure. Reparations is for losers. Cooperation is for losers.
Equality.
Equality is for losers. The black dollar is for losers. All of these ideologies are for failed men that don't want to conquer, that don't want to be in power, that don't want rulership.
They don't have a ruling class mentality, man. They don't want to be on top.
They don't want it.
College is for losers.
Yeah, college.
Let's get that out.
You gotta educate your kids so they can grow up one day and do what? Get a goddamn job and get a 401k from these devils, man. All of these heathen are going into slavery. Every heathen that you see, these are our property, man.
They got a question. Actually, got a question.
Y'all got a question?
Oh no, what's it?
Oh, okay.
Enlightened.
I'm sorry. You good? Yeah, man. Y'all people are ready for the kingdom, man. We're tired of working. We're tired of waiting for something to come. All right, 10 years from now, 20 years from
Waiting
now.
in traffic.
Yeah. We're just tired of dealing with these heathen, man.
That Waffle House, something about.
I saw him last night.
Yeah, that's another thing we're tired of, man. You freaks, you weirdos,
You creeps.
yeah, man. The Lord didn't create men to be with men. He created women to get with men, man, to bring forth seed on the earth. How do you not understand that? You don't understand 2 + 2 is 4. A man's supposed to be with a woman.
Why wouldn't you want to get with a woman, man?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you, man?
Well, these women, no. But in the kingdom, women are going to be in their right mind. They're going to be in their right estate. They're not going to have diseases.
But I'm saying from a creation standpoint, why wouldn't you, man?
Yeah.
Shit, it should make sense that shit ain't supposed to go up your ass.
Yeah, man. That is an exit, not an entrance.
Yeah. A woman has a box for a reason, man.
Yeah.
Woman has hips, the butt, the breast there for a reason, man.
Live everything.
The Lord created a woman for a man to enjoy in that, man.
Yeah, man.
Especially as an Israelite, man, you supposed to enjoy our women, man.
Yeah.
All right? Any man that don't want to enjoy, there's something wrong with him, man. You know?
Take something else.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. His old lady says, so you ain't gonna enjoy me tonight?
He not. He probably started some shit, man. Yeah, you supposed to be drilling, man.
Yeah.
You supposed to be drilling, man. Every night at your house, besides the Shabbat and she's on her thing, you supposed to be having a construction site going on, man. Nothing but drilling and goddamn. Yeah, man.
True benevolence.
Yeah, man.
And that shit like trick that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What the fuck is you doing, man? You're supposed to have a #1 chiropractor call every goddamn night with the woman, man. You supposed to. What you doing, man? What the fuck wrong with you? You supposed to be. Hey, ahead, let me leave that alone, man, because I go, let me leave that alone, brother. Go ahead, brother, because I,
You said he's supposed to be in charge of your woman. Look like you got uncomfortable with that.
see, he ain't doing shit, man. He ain't doing shit.
She's telling him what to do.
The fuck?
Go ahead, killer.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit, man.
Shit, his old lady probably getting hot standing up here.
Yeah, most of these niggas, man, this shit, did. I don't know what he talking about. Yeah, go ahead, man. You know,
Jake backed up,
niggas
man.
living in the Angola, man. Cash money been over with, man.
He looked like he was an extra RoboCop.
He's still living them cash money days, you know. There's a whole nigga language down here. Go back to the one place. Hey, man. Dudes ain't, niggas like they ain't doing shit.
She telling him what to do, man. The
Niggas ain't
scripture
doing
says,
shit.
the scripture says when a woman maintains.
They like black Antiochus, man. The woman making you moan, nigga.
Making your ankles twitch.
Yeah, man.
Jake
That's
clapping
why.
without hands. Jake bugged out, man.
You gonna enjoy me tonight? Yeah, he ain't doing shit.
Yeah, the scriptures say a woman, if she maintain her husband, is impudent, man. Basically, Esau set up a society where the women are paying the bills, the women are telling men what to do, the women are kicking the men out the house, the women are calling shots. And what does that do? It puts a woman in a masculine mind state. And Jake not popping, man.
And she popping you.
Yeah, man, that's off. That's super off.
Disemboweling you.
Say, son, she like came in that bitch and, you know, grabbed a nigga.
She came
couldn't
humble.
even
She
move.
humbled the man.
Huh?
She humbled the man.
Yeah, she humbled you, nigga.
That's bugged out, man.
She got Jake laying in the corner of the bed, huddled up.
She a little abused, man. She abusing you.
Jake a battered husband, man.
And like Elder Rico said, a lot of your women putting their vibration on you, man.
Putting hands on you Negroes, man.
You ain't doing shit. A lot of you niggas, you ain't doing shit, man. You ain't laying Lord out at the house, man. Your women see you how Lord come this nigga. Ain't nothing fixed, nothing. You eating Jack in the Box every goddamn night, man.
Good morning, Grand Rising Queen. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You call your woman Grand Rising Queen, man.
And she don't want to hear that shit.
You don't want to hear that bullshit.
Man, good morning.
Baby, Queen, you ain't supposed to say good morning, because morning goes into morning. If you talking like that, your woman's cheating on you.
Yeah, she got sons all in the house, man.
She got 3 or 4 niggas.
Cause you ain't doing shit. You ain't blowing a blackout or nothing. A lot of you niggas, you ain't doing a goddamn thing,
Jake
man.
blowing his wrist out.
Yeah. They ain't even half of them ain't doing that, man. Your shit is just dead. Ain't nothing going on, man. Niggas just play the game all goddamn fucking day, man. Hey, I'm trying to get active with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I fixed the food. Look, I made that clean the house up, man. Look, that's when you doing some shit, man.
Jake should have testosterone. His
Get the
tears
bitty
should be
clip.
made of testosterone. That's how
I'm
Jake
like,
should-
Pops, you supposed to be sweet, willing when you come in that thing, man.
Hey,
You know what I'm talking about.
eating you for breakfast.
Yeah, lunch and dinner, man.
That's right.
Liquor split it and stand up.
But Jake beat down, man. Jake beat down by Babylon. Jake beat down by the
He
world.
ain't doing anything.
Oh no.
Hell no.
She's thinking about Jake right now.
I have y'all niggas smoked up, filled up, all your shit down there dead, man. Y'all
Your
niggas
rod don't
ain't-
even work. You've been popping pills so long.
Yeah.
You don't
Shit
have no
is dead.
synapse in your brain. Garbage all the fucking time.
Son, I ain't seen my shit, you know, you heard me? Like, you know, in 5 months now. Something wrong, nigga. They help y'all and took them damn shots, y'all through too.
That was the final nail in the coffin on that shit.
Yeah.
You sterilized, man.
Yeah, you sterile. That's what it's planning to do.
Yeah.
Nigga sterile, man. So ain't nobody in the house doing nothing, man.
Shit to the women too. This shit get on her over and just.
And go to town, man. Man, get out of here.
Exactly.
You can get thrown out of safe house, man.
He got a bottle of Grey Goose in his back pocket.
You get thrown out of
Yeah, he walking up. Yeah, he got a big ass bottle of Grey Goose in his back pocket. Yeah, you gotta enjoy your woman, man. You know what I'm talking about, Jake. Jake now ain't want to do that, man.
Corinthians. This is 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High.
Right. That's one of the thousands of scriptures that Jake refused to live by, man. Jake head is his woman. You got these whores that'll say, they'll read the scripture and say, yeah, the man is the head, but the woman is the neck, and the neck turns the head, so the woman is
the
really...
neck is the support.
Yeah, that's madness, man.
The neck controls the head.
The neck does not control the head. Your brain controls every member of your body. You idiotic black women, man. That's another beautiful thing about the kingdom of heaven. There's not going to be any women's opinions. You're not going to have a platform to speak your mind, my truth. This is my truth. There's only one truth. That's it, man.
Eve talking about the neck controlling the head. You should start by giving some neck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you control Jake's head.
Yeah.
With a little neck, man. That's how you control Jake's head. Yeah. But repeat where it says,
God, this is verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Right, the woman was created for the man. We're the only reason y'all exist. You have no purpose without men. You have no covering. You have no civilization. You don't have a house, no electricity, no plumbing, no nothing.
And the main thing is protection. We're going to see how much you don't need a man in these coming days when it comes down to protection, because I don't want no woman protecting me.
You finished.
Finished. We're going to see. We're going to see what it's hitting for, man.
What about the alpha females, Doc?
Man, they gonna die, man. Ain't gonna be no alpha female.
There's no such thing as an alpha female, man. Y'all are bugged out.
Hey, because we went out that day. The brother talking about a situation. We went out one day, and we had two hoodlums come up to us. Two goddamn black women come up to us talking about how they alpha females, grabbing their crotch and shit. I like it. I'm taking control of shit. I'm grabbing shit. Hey, hold on. You don't want no alpha female.
Yeah, that's bugged out.
And I think this brother or somebody else said, we dealing with feminine women. Oh, fuck all that. I'm alpha. I control shit. You dead, man. Yeah, you dead with that attitude, man.
Youth, beauty, in a feminine, demure spirit.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
A feminine woman turns real men on, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Most men out here get drunk.
Yeah, I
Get
don't
dry
want
from a feminine woman. A feminine woman makes them dry. They want a masculine woman, or they want the man.
You want to get
bitches come up like DMX and shit.
Yeah.
Bitches acting like DMX down the street. You know that, huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Shorts on, Timbs, and tube socks. Man, fuck that, man.
That shit
Show
is
ass on the
off.
street, man.
That shit is super off. But a lot of Jakes, they
They
like to
like
get
that shit.
pegged.
Yeah.
They like a woman that's like manly. You hear niggas say shit like, man, I don't like when a woman just do whatever I say. Like you fucking
Stupid.
man, the word I want to use, a bundle of sticks.
You wear panties.
Yeah.
You wear panties under those.
Jake is in that coming to America spirit. You know, he had a perfect wife
got
that was
sugar in
raised.
bro,
She was raised to be his helpmate. He's like, nah, I want to go to America and
I
get
want
a
to
woman.
go to Queens.
Yeah, I want to go to Queens and find a woman who has her own opinion.
Hell with them. All them women in New York, they tainted too, man. They fucked up, man.
They're whores, man.
And they're aggressive as fuck.
Shit, they had the right idea with that movie, Escape from New York.
Yeah, you're trying to escape from
Down here,
Babylon, man.
the bulk of these women out here want to be goddamn want to be in control, man.
Yeah.
And you niggas, man, you niggas down here, you all tore up too. You the most thuggish, killing all type of shit uptown. Get that woman got control of you, man.
Yeah, man.
Son, she put me out, son. I slept on the porch.
You're standing outside with your hand on the mirror with the tear coming down your eye.
Just looking, man. Look, y'all, look what I did him. Look what I did him. Man, fuck that, man.
You can thank Esau for that, man. Esau gave him child support, 911. It's to the point now where you hardcore tough guy killer niggas, you gotta go live just to throw your woman out the house, man. You can't just kick a bitch out. You gotta turn the camera on and make sure that hey, I'm not hitting her. Look, see, because you know that this nigga the baby if he wouldn't have filmed that incident, she would have lied and said she got beat up. His career would have been over. So you got to go live just to throw your woman out of your house, man. That's madness.
This is your side chick.
Oh yeah, your side chick. Yeah.
He front too, man. He front.
Yeah, man. He love that bitch, man. You niggas love whores, man.
That big face.
These women have you niggas figured out, man. You niggas come on the internet talking about what you want to say.
Yeah, that no rapping PT Cruiser face nigga lying, man.
I'm in love with the stripper.
That nigga look like a PT Cruise in the face, huh? I'm serious. Well, look at that nigga face, man.
I see.
That nigga like a 07 PT Cruise in the face. And that nigga, like the person, that nigga front. Cause a lot of you niggas in that rap world, you worship women, man. All of them. Yeah, all of them, man. You ride around in a Nissan Rogue with spinners, man. You ain't, hey, man. No woman control you. Serious shit, huh?
She probably bought him, man.
Yeah.
Eve calling shots in Babylon, man.
Yeah.
She don't want the kingdom. I just
I
heard
see the
kingdom.
nigga getting fed SpaghettiOs and shit. Here you go, nigga. Just throw the bowl and nigga still eating SpaghettiOs by the woman, man.
With a period blood in it, man.
Oh. Ooh, Lord, nigga. That too.
Our people are finished, man. Yeah, getting back to Revelation. You moved something else?
No. It's Revelation chapter 2, verse 27. And he that, and he, verse 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessel of a powder shall they be broken to shivers.
Right, this is what we're looking forward to. Rulership, dominion. Jake can't even picture himself ruling at all, man.
Watch them niggas right there, bro. They up to some bullshit. Watch them niggas. Watch them niggas right there.
Done.
I'm watching the other one over here. They was put together and shit. Them niggas doing some shit they ain't got no business, bro.
But yeah, Jake can't imagine himself in power over the heathen. He can't even imagine himself over his woman, man. Jake can't even picture in his mind that you tell your woman what to do and she doesn't. Like, it's really supposed to be that simple. Jake trying to come up with some kind of other way. Well, look, you know, a woman's got to have a say too. I don't want to, you know, be misogynist. Jake just bugged out, man. Jake believing all them stories that the nigga woman tells about how abusive men are, and he internalizes that. He wants to be a nice guy. He's in that Drake spirit. All right, these women need to be ruled over, man. They're not fit to make decisions on their own. Look at the so-called black community. This is a result of the black woman being in charge.
Oh, Lord. Put it, yeah. What is going on?
See it come out.
Yeah, that's that blood moon demons, man. These people are bugged out, man. We're at the very end, so if you're in the spirit of coming back to America, man, you bugged out, man. We're at the end of this. Clearly at the end.
Clearly at the end, man.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah. This is the spirit you should be in and meditating on. This is what you should want. This is Isaiah 60. I'm gonna start at verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee.
Right, it says the sons of strangers, man. The sons of the alien. The 17 nations Jake bugged out, man. But yeah, it says this. Read it again.
This is Isaiah 60, verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
Right, the sons of strangers are gonna build up our walls.
Oh,
You
man.
fucking niggas, man. Yeah, it says the kingdom is going to be built by the sons of strangers. Now, when you look at the earth, it was made by the sons of the Most High, but the Most High gets all the credit. Jake bugged out, man. Jake buffering in his car, man. Just download the song, nigga. He got to start over. Jake riding around buffering. He riding around. The song start, then it stop, then it start on YouTube.
That's on YouTube.
Just download the song, Jake. Jake can't download. We in hell, man. Jake streaming Soldier Slim in 2021 and can't finish the song. Oh man. Read that again.
This is Isaiah 60, verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
Right, the sons of strangers. All right, I brought this out. We can break the scripture down now, but you 17 nations outside of Israel, you're going to build up the kingdom. The same way the sons of the Most High built the earth and the Most High got all the credit, you heathen are going to build the kingdom of heaven and we're going to get all the credit. We're the architects, man. So you heathen are going to be physically toiling and sweating and breaking your hands, your knuckles. Your grandfather, y'all are going to be broken down. Which y'all aren't going to live long enough to be grandfathers. You're going to die very, very quickly. Just like when you came over here, you brought Judah over here. Judah would die. You would work us to death at like 17, 18 years old, man. You wouldn't even get to grow up. They work us to the bone, and that's going to happen to you heathen.
I'm gonna say something too. It's not gonna be cranes and bulldozers, and excavators to do the work. You're gonna manually do the work. Just like get a glimpse of that is how you gonna watch how they constructed the pyramids in Egypt. They had to roll big boulders on top of wood. We going back to them days, man.
Yeah.
We had to hurry shit up with ropes and shit. We going back to them days, man.
Yeah, man.
Brick by brick, stone by stone, crystal by crystal, man.
Everything's going to be handmade in the kingdom, man. And it's going to be perfect, or else there's going to be consequences. If there's a slight flaw, a crack, anything out of place, hey, like I said, the whole kingdom half the kingdom gonna die, man. Yeah, man.
And hey, just for fun, we might see you up there on the scaffolding and just snap our finger, lose balance. Ah!
Hey, you know what's gonna happen too?
Be no scam.
No, what's gonna be too? Just like when you was on the team and you played b-ball, the coach made y'all run laps, and it's one nigga fucking up and everybody gotta run the laps again. You gonna beat the shit out of other Edomites because you gonna make them run. You gonna make them do this shit over, man.
Yeah.
Or half the king, like the brother, half you Edomites gonna die. So you know you gonna get it right. Don't get it wrong now. Come on. Yeah. It's gonna be Edomite coons, Edomite coons and shit.
Snitching and ratting.
So I want you motherfuckers to do the same shit how y'all had us, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint big pictures, Edomites with small lips and little skinny noses, man. But red skin. I'm gonna put posters. I'm gonna send a poster to his brother. Hey, look what I had him doing this weekend, man. You know?
Yeah. Get out Deuteronomy 30. This is what's coming, man. All you heathen have this to look forward to.
That's right, man.
All right? I say this all the time. Our past is your future. All right? The past of the nation of Israel is the future of your nation. So for all of y'all that say, well, get over it. That was in the past. It wasn't so bad. All nations went into slavery. You know, stop complaining. Hey, that's your future, man. You got it?
All right, it's Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
All these curses. When you read Deuteronomy 28, verse 16 to 68, that's going to happen to you heathen, man. Every single curse. Start with the slave ships. All right? We're going to put you on slave ships and bring you back to Jerusalem. And you're gonna serve hardcore slavery. That's going to happen. You might say, oh, that's crazy. I don't believe in the Bible. Hey, what if some do not believe? Does that make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Read it again.
Deuteronomy 30 verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon my enemies and on them that hate thee and which persecuted thee.
Right, all these curses, man. The Lord's going to bring all these curses on you heathen, man. Having your family split up, all right, you building up houses and not living in them. You're going to build up the kingdom. You're not going to live in our palaces. It's not going to be an Edomite room for the Edomite slave. Even you concubines, you're going to just get popped in a ditch, thrown somewhere. We're not making love to the Edomite concubines, man.
I want to talk. I don't believe in that.
Yeah. I mean, some brothers might, you know.
They ain't gonna make it no love.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be knees to ears, man. That's what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be any back talk. It's not gonna be any I'm not in the mood tonight. You're gonna be in the mood every night, man.
Ain't nothing to talk about with the heathen women. Ain't nothing but Jordan signs going on. American Eagle signs. Nothing but that.
Yeah.
That's all, man. Ain't shit to talk about.
Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about with you heathen.
I'm being PG. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing but Jordan symbols in the kingdom. Straight up. What the fuck is that?
You Jakes have horrible taste in music, man. Riding around playing just garbage, man. That's the minds of these people. Is that an Edomite?
I think it is.
It sound like some.
That's both. They're both Edomites.
That sound like some fucking.
Bring it.
Different fucking songs
Yep.
going at the same fucking time.
Niggas, man.
Man, everybody just a loser.
Yeah, man. We're in the very last days, man. You know, Ecclesiastes 12.
God.
Yeah, because the music is indicative of the minds of the people. There was
Women
a time,
too.
yeah, women. There was a time when music was so-called conscious. See that Ecclesiastes?
God. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Right, all the daughters of music is being brought low, man. The music is a reflection of the minds of the people. And what's going on in the music, man? Nothing but degeneracy, running off on the plug, being a slut and a whore, just being a total weirdo, man. Still alive?
No, I kind of cut the. I got it on wide. Got it on wide. Listening, I cut it down to standard, so hopefully it just gets your voice.
All right. Yeah, man.
Tone the other shit out.
Yeah, man. The time we're in right now, you can see the music is a reflection of the minds of the youth, and the youth is finished, man. They're not, their mind, one thing I'll give the youth, their mind isn't on getting a 401k, making it in this society. Their mind is just on just whatever, man. They don't believe in politics. They don't believe in the boomers. They don't believe in the American dream at all. They know this is all BS. What's wrong with you Jakes, man? You niggas that are of age.
Get to speak loud.
Yeah.
Get closer on the shit.
That's an Israelite song. It's in the land of Ham, but that's an Israelite. Jake, he made a song about monogamy, and it's got 3 women in the video, man. That's a great song, man. I ain't gonna hate on that song. Jake, you don't need no other body.
Yeah.
It's a song about monogamy, but it's three baddies in the video, man. Jake got his mind right, man, back in West Africa. But that's where we heading, man. All right, West Africa, South America. Babylon's gonna be destroyed. When we come off those chariots, we're gonna be spreading our seed, man. We're gonna be gathering, as the brother read in Isaiah 14. The strangers are gonna be joined unto us. They're gonna cleave unto us, and the kingdom is gonna be us and the righteous elect. Bringing back forth the seed of Israel, the 2/3. All you niggas that are gonna die here, grievous deaths, you're gonna come back in the kingdom. You're gonna be in your right mind, and we're gonna, Abaratazah, we're of that number. We're gonna rule over the heathen in total righteousness and in accordance to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. We're gonna love each other as brothers. Our whole nation is gonna be on point. None of us are gonna be homeless, bugged out, drug addicts. All of this is a temporary condition of our people.
We're gonna spread seed like a bust bag of seeds, man.
Yeah, man.
And when we spread them seeds, it's gonna hit.
Oh, you gotta get that.
It's not gonna be like the women over here where you
holding it.
You gotta keep popping all these times just to have a child. When we pop in the kingdom, it's gonna hit.
It's gonna be a home run every time, man.
Every time.
Every time you pop your wife, the seed gonna come out, man.
We gotta bring back the nation too.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. That's why this is gonna happen. Read that up. Isaiah 60.
Gonna hit, man.
It's Isaiah 60 and 21. Thy people also shall be all righteous.
Thy people shall all be righteous. Every Israelite, all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, every single one of us is gonna be righteous. None of us are gonna sin ever again. Keep going.
They shall inherit the land forever.
Right, Jerusalem.
The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified.
That he may be glorified. Because when our nation is righteous, we glorify the Heavenly Father. Right now, we're shaming the Most High in the sight of these heathen because we're worshiping different idols, practicing different religions. You niggas are voting for Biden, completely out of your minds, man. We're a disgrace to the Most High right now, but in the kingdom, we're going to glorify his name. Keep going.
A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation.
Right. How does one man become 1,000? Through procreation, man. And we're not going to be monogamous in the kingdom. All of you so-called black women that have a problem with the gospel, you're going to die here, man. It tells you in Isaiah 4:1 that the Israelite women that are going to be down with the program, they're going to be purified. The rest of y'all are going to die, man. Yeah, so brothers are going to have hundreds of wives, hundreds of concubines.
Fields of women.
Yeah, just more women than you can count, man.
There's children everywhere.
Yeah, children, more children than you can count, man. There's not going to be child support in the kingdom. You're not going to argue back and forth with your woman. You got a question, bro?
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
My name
Brian?
is introduce myself.
You gotta speak up, bro. We
My
can't
name
hear
is
you.
Brian.
Brian?
Introduce myself. I'm a slave man.
Right.
You know, I slave to the line. You know, and I'm interested in just seeking knowledge.
What's your nationality, Brian?
I'm Black American.
Black American? Okay, now.
I've been brought here from slavery.
Right. That's what we were told.
Yeah, that's what we were told.
But you know, black is a color, right?
Absolutely.
And what color are you really? What color are you?
But
Are
I
you
was
really
told I
black?
was black.
Are we black really?
I'm open to knowledge.
Okay, well, so-called Negroes in America are from the southern kingdom of Israel. You so-called Negroes in America, you so-called Jamaicans, so-called Haitians, we're from the southern kingdom of Israel. Israel was a kingdom that was split. Now, going back into the ancient world, when Jerusalem, are you familiar with the Bible? Okay, so you know that the Roman Empire, when it fell, a bunch of Jews fled out of Judea. Where did they go? They into Africa. They went into West Africa, Central Africa, and some of them went into Europe. Later, they became known as Moors. When we came into Africa, we were known as Igbos, Akan, Ashanti, all of these different tribes. We all go back to the nation of Israel. Now, you appear to be from the southern kingdom, which you might be from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, or Levi. You have the northern kingdom, which is so-called indigenous people. That's where you get so-called Latinos, Native Americans, which were originally copper-colored people. But through mixing and over generations, we've been scattered around the world. This is why today a lot of our people think that they're black, they think that they're American, because these are the lies that were fed our people. But the Lord said He wouldn't forget us. In the last days, we will remember ourselves. And that's what's going on right now. You probably come across Israelites before. This is like kind of going viral. There's a mass awakening of our people. We're waking up to who we are. Now, the reason all this happened is because we sinned against the Most High. We started worshiping idols, we started worshiping the sun, we started worshiping sex, we started worshiping the things that the Most High created instead of the Creator Himself. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 13. Bring that up. Yeah. 13 and 1. Wisdom of Solomon. What you got? Come on,
Wisdom of Solomon 13, verse 1. Wisdom of Solomon 13, verse 1.
He was extra blessed.
Surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of God, and could not out of the good things that are seen know Him that is, neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster, but deem either fire or wind or the swift air or the circle of the stars or the violent water or the lights of heaven to be the gods which govern the world.
Right, so our people started to worship the sun, the moon, the stars. They worship air. One more, so read the next one.
He said gods.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There are multiple gods. Did you know we're gods? You didn't know that? Get Psalms 82:6.
I'm just asking.
No, there's a Most High God. That's what we're here for.
This Psalms 82 verse 6. I have said ye are gods.
Gods plural?
And all of you are children of the Most High.
We can leave that. Check it. We can block that out in our minds. Our minds will read.
Yeah. Read that again out.
This Psalms 82 verse 6. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Right, the Israelites are gods. Right? You know what the word God means?
Creator.
Hey, get ready to start getting out here in a little bit, bro.
We're not even, my mind is stronger than you. So, is he bothering y'all?
He's bothering the spirit, but
Nah.
But yeah, the word God means power or ruler. It means judge.
Yeah.
So we're the gods of the earth. Ruler means ruler, power, or judge. Now there's a Most High God, which is the Heavenly Father. People call God. Testing the tower, the 5G tower.
Testing the 5G.
Y'all want to entertain that.
But yeah, so the Most High, the God of Israel, He's known as the Most High God. If you're the Most High God, that means there's another God under you. So He has the only begotten Son, which these heathen call Jesus. His real name is Yahushua. Yeah, He's the Most High. Then underneath Him is His Son and the rest of His sons, which are us. The highest. He's the Most High.
This is Psalms 95:3. For the Lord is a great God and great King above all gods.
Above all gods. There you go. So there's many gods, but there's one Most High. Did you know that? You believe that?
I don't know that.
You believe that?
Well, I'm reasoning with my intellect.
Okay. Where's your intellect brought you at this point? And what is it you believe in?
Are you referring to me?
Nah.
Oh. Because I'm here.
You talking about him right here.
Thank you. And no disrespect to you. I just had to ask you.
You good, brother. Good. So what is it you believe in?
I believe in God.
Which
I believe
God?
in There's only one God. There's one God.
What's his name?
Is an attribute.
What's his
You know what I'm
name?
saying? Jehovah, baptism,
Is that his name?
whatever you can name him.
So you can name the Most High whatever name you want.
The Creator is the Creator, the one who's responsible for us being on the earth and created the whole world.
This is Zechariah 14, verse 9. And the Lord shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name
His name one. He has one name. He has many titles. He has many attributes. That's what he said. But he has one name. Proverbs 30 and 4.
That is Proverbs 30, verse 4. Who have ascended up unto heaven or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fist? And who have bound the waters in the garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name? If thou can tell.
Right, if thou can tell. What is his name? What is his son's name?
And everything under it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Around it and over it.
Yeah, but he has a
All
name.
the world.
What the next part say? What is his name, if thou can't tell?
He wants
You
credit.
gotta educate me on
He
this
wants his
name
credit.
now, brother.
Like just like if you make something,
I mean,
you want
I'm
credit
not-
for what you made. You know?
So I work, I just come to work and had my cocktail. You know, a lot of stands in the road. You know, I had to go through my little bit.
That's cool.
But I always see you guys, and I converse with you guys. I had nothing against you guys standing firm on this. It's just a great way. You know, they gave us just a great way, and I'm interested.
That's the only way that's gonna get you to the kingdom.
I'm
That's the only way to the
I'm
kingdom.
trying to get to the kingdom. You know, and I study Islam. I speak Arabic.
Oh, okay. You
Yes,
Muslim.
yes,
You took Shahada.
yes.
Okay, do you
I
know what the
speak
word?
Arabic.
Okay. Yeah, we're just talking about that. They can go to Arabic, man. Yeah. Okay,
When I'm
so
from here, but I was taught that that's what people could do.
right. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you know what the word Allah
We
means?
just educated and directed in a whole bunch of areas.
Do you know what the
Maybe
word Allah
it's
means?
my time. KLLA, it's translated.
Right.
It's an Arabic word translated to English.
It's actually a Hebrew word. The Arabic comes from the ancient Hebrew. This is what our forefathers used to speak, the ancient Paleo Hebrew. And then it got broken down into Arabic over thousands of years. You know, you ever heard of Ishmael? I know.
That's what I want to do.
I'm here to edify you.
I'm here to educate myself and receive any knowledge that will bring
Yeah,
me
so
to
that's why we're teaching. So the word Allah is a Hebrew word which means God. This brother read Psalms 82 and 6. It says, "Ye are gods." That word in Psalms 82 and 6 is Allahayim, which is a plural for Allah. So if you're worshiping Allah, you're not worshiping the Most High. You're just worshiping God. That's not a name.
I didn't say I'm going to worship Allah.
You said you were Muslim,
I'm Muslim.
so you worship Allah 5 times a day.
God.
That's
The Creator.
Allah means God. It's the same word.
Yeah, God's creator. Yeah, correct. So what you talking about?
So,
What you say there's God. Okay.
right. Which we're gods.
Okay, so what's the name? What's
The
the
name, of,
attribute?
the name of the Most High is Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yahweh. Yah meaning He.
Yahweh.
Hawa meaning to be or
That's the
exist.
name of the Creator.
Yeah. That's the name of the Most High. The Most High God.
Never so.
The name of the Most High is Yahweh. The name of His Son is Yahweh Shai. Which in Islam they
That's the
teach
name,
that.
right?
Yeah.
That's an attribute, right?
No, it's a name. An attribute would be like most powerful, most merciful. You know, in Islam they say He's got 99 attributes.
Yes.
He actually has infinite attributes. So 99, that's like a prison
So name is
conscious
the title,
doctrine.
right?
Titles could be a name, but there's a proper name, like a proper noun. A title can be a name, but you can have a proper noun for a name and also a title. But the Lord actually has a name. He has just like you have a name, which like you said, you have a slave name. We have those aren't our real names in heavens, obviously. But today, like someone would say, "Hey Brian," or someone said, "Hey Ralph," "Hey Jamal," you wouldn't know they were talking to you. So when you pray to the Lord, you gotta call him on His name. So okay, yeah, we're His sons. We're not. He's not the God of everybody. Give me
But it's the correct name. We're confused in America. A bunch of ways.
yeah.
They call him Jesus, they call him God, they call him Allah, they call him Buddha.
Those are all wrong. Buddha is an idol. Buddha is an idol. Jesus is an idol.
But, you know, them disgraces. Name a bunch of them.
This is Isaiah chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 1. Oh, yeah, Amos. Yeah, Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that Yahweh hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Right, he only knows us. There's 18 nations on the earth, but he only cares about one nation. And Islam teaches that everybody can worship Allah. Right? Allah is an idol in the Middle East. And it goes, you know, you have to take Hajj once in your life. That's one of the 5 pillars of Islam. You have to fly. And when you get over there, you gotta go make Hajj, and they make you walk around the Kaaba stone. That's idolatry. That's not the worship of Allah. That's all it's scam. It's like a pyramid scheme. All religions are a lie. Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, Islam, all religions are lies. The scriptures, which were given by the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh, he commanded us to keep the commandments and to have faith in his word. The word's written in the scriptures. That's what's real. I know you've been lied to your whole life. All of us have. We weren't growing up in this. We didn't grow up knowing this stuff. We had to learn it, and then you realize, man, everything's a lie. Everything about this world is a lie. The so-called white man is a liar. These Arabs that have these stores that serve our people pork, they know we're not supposed to eat pork, but they'll sell it to us.
So they don't mean
But they're our enemies. That's why they're doing that. They're our enemies, man. You have an enemy on the earth. You know that, right? You know we can't all come together with these people. So you already know. Give me Psalms 83. That's what's up.
Hey man, you know, I don't want to take great information. I have no objections to it. You know, it's like
Yeah, go look up everything we told you. If you look it up, you're going to realize you're an Israelite. You're going to realize the so-called Negroes in America are actually the sons of Israel.
Information I can read.
You can go to that YouTube.
I don't have my phone right now. I lost my phone. But they stole my phone.
Read this before you go.
This is
Probably by now.
Psalms chapter 83. We'll start at verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
Right, so the topic right now is our enemies that hate us.
Verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Right, let us cut them off from being a nation. All of these nations came together. It wasn't just the so-called white man. It was the Arabs too. When you go back to the sub-Saharan slave trade, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Well, it's not wicked to drink. It's wicked to get drunk in public. But it's wicked to eat pork. And they sell out people pork.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right, this is why people think they're black, they think they're African, because these heathen know exactly who we are, and they lie to us. If you go in that brothers right now and ask them, who are the real Israelites? They'll tell you it's you, but they lie. They know exactly who we are. They know that they're the sons of Ishmael. Matter of fact, keep reading. I'll tell you.
Verse 5, they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom.
Edom, the so-called white man. Right? In the Bible, he's known as the Edomites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Ishmaelites, so-called Arabs. The word Arab is a Hebrew word that means mixture. The so-called white man took a bunch of different races of people in the Middle East and just labeled them Arabs. They're actually the sons of Ishmael. And they built the slave ships that were used to bring us over here. It wasn't just one nation of people. It was a bunch of different nations that came together to take us down. Because any nation that goes against Israel is going to be destroyed. So they had to mob up. You have the Hamites, which today are known as Africans. You have the Ishmaelites, which today are known as Arabs. You have the Edomites, which today are known as so-called white people. They teamed up and put us in a hardcore slavery. That's how we got over here.
So they got Edom first and Ishmael second. They were
Tag team.
yeah. And they were both passed over by the second son.
Sons of Abraham. Bible, man. That's all you need, man. You need King James Bible, 1611. Or you get a modern King James and then buy the Apocrypha, which was taken out by the so-called white man. This is originally. You ever heard of the Apocrypha? You ever heard of the Apocrypha? It was taken out of the scripture. So this is our pamphlet right here, the Holy Scripture.
We got the YouTube channel. So the videos on there.
Yeah, we out here every week at 5. I'm running at Lord willing. But with that, we all cheer. We all.
Every day is a day for us to work and get better.
I gotta get myself.
But every day, one day closer to the kingdom of heaven.
Can't just destroy. You know?
But it's on you now. You know the name of the Lord, which is Yahweh, the name of His Son, which is Yahweh Shai. So from now on, you praying to Allah. The Most High is gonna look at you like, because He's our Father. He's actually our Father. No problem, man. We out here every week. You got a question?
I do. Isaiah 19.
Isaiah 19?
Yeah.
Which verse?
Well, towards the end, where Egypt will set the Savior, and then correlate that to out of Egypt, I call myself.
All right. You know this is you know this is Egypt. You know that?
Spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah as well.
Oh man, you've been watching the videos. Okay, get Revelation 11. Still here.
They're all again.
This is Isaiah 19, verse 18. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan.
Wait, what is the language of Canaan?
Canaanites? I don't believe it's Canaanites. I think that would be Jesus spoke Aramaic. No, he spoke Hebrew. Well, Hebrew, but yeah. And then Canaanites spoke. They
spoke what they call Phoenician, which is Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew. The Hebrew that they speak today is not the real Hebrew. It's a modern Hebrew. It's a made-up language. The language of Canaan is the Paleo Hebrew, the actual Hebrew of the Bible.
In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan, and swear to the Lord of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt.
Right, what is the altar to the Lord in Egypt?
My interpretation, and I'll be off, but the altar in the middle of Egypt would be the pyramids.
That's super old. The Israelites built the pyramids in slavery, so that wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But you said that this is spiritual Egypt.
Although Egypt traditionally never held slaves, they gave Goshen to
believe in the
Joseph.
Bible?
But yes,
believe in the Bible?
it's in there. Goshen was given to them by Joseph. You know, he was the second Pharaoh, and eventually through bad kings or whatever. But Egypt, when they went out and conquered, they killed their prey. You know, their
They also enslaved the Israelites.
And again, through bad kingship, yeah. Ultimately, they conquered that. We still come through it here, and we don't even have to. We still come through it here. I was saying, well,
but you believe in the Bible, but you don't believe Egypt had the Israelites in captivity. Okay.
You're still in captivity.
Exactly.
You're still in captivity. I'm in captivity.
That is Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. This is spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt right now. Yeah, this is nowhere. Exactly. Exactly. So this is the Egypt spoken of in Isaiah the 19th chapter right here. Read that again.
Isaiah 19 and 19. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord.
Right. What's the altar in Egypt? It's spiritual Egypt. Give me Romans 12 and 1.
She-Bell gonna get him.
It's Romans 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of God, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
That you present your bodies as a living sacrifice. The altar in Isaiah 19 is talking about this right here. We're all presenting our bodies as a sacrifice unto the Lord.
So I wasn't looking inward towards America. I've been looking to the Old Testament, not.
Well, it's all the same book. The scholars call it, this is the Old Testament, this is the New Testament.
Timeline. When I was reading that, my mind going back.
No, it's right now. Isaiah 19 is right now. Read the next verse.
Future prophecy.
Read the next verse.
I didn't consider that. That's right.
Verse 20. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt.
Which is this? Keep going.
Here's A. For they shall cry unto the Lord because of the oppressors,
Which is what we do.
and he shall send them a Savior and a great one, and he shall deliver them.
Right, that's talking about the Messiah. This didn't happen in the past. The Lord never came back to deliver Israel. Right, so this is going on right now. So with that, we pray this lesson was edifying to the elect. Abaratazah, America's destroyed soon. If not, we'll be back next week. Abaratazah. So we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. Abba
Abba,
Abba
Abba, Abba,
Shalom.
Shalom.